there are still, now, we had a conversation earlier in the program with John Judas about what it felt like to be within the Washington Beltway media system and to oppose the war and to go to CIA conferences and military institution conferences and find out that the people putting on these conferences wanted the press to cover how they think that this war should not take place. But lest you forget, there are still people who are not doing mea culpas, who do not, who are still basically what, to coin a phrase, or I should say to repeat a phrase coined by those great leaders who should be in shackles right now. These are dead enders. There are dead enders, people who still, to this day, will go on and argue that Iraq was the right decision and everything apparently worked out well or whatnot. And one of those people, I mean, of course, there's the Richard Pearls and whatnot who need to do this just because then they must know they're being intellectually dishonest and just dishonest and that they're liars, but they don't care. That's in their fabric. But there are some people who also do it maybe with the same sort of, within the same moral vacuum, but they're just so stupid that it's actually enjoyable to listening. And Mark Bowling or whatever that moron, Eric Bowling from Fox, the Five, is one of those people. And let's play that audio now.
Eric, what do you think?
Well, let's talk about what happened. Let's remember that Saddam Hussein aligned his troops. He took the border of Kuwait, and he was going to go into Kuwait. So it's not like this big speculation whether he's a bad guy or not. He was a bad guy. Then when we went in,
go into Kuwait.
No, he didn't go into Kuwait. He lined him up, and then we went and did Desert Storm and stopped him. He let the Kuwaiti oil fields on fire, but he didn't ever actually go into Kuwait to try and take the country down. He never got there. He decided to light the oil fields on fire. The point being, we had to take Saddam Hussein out. We had just been punched in the face with 9/11. The Afghanistan war was starting up. We had to do what we did. I think it was the smartest thing George Bush did. He restored confidence in America.
Let me just see if I can parse this. Because Saddam Hussein, 12 years earlier, had not invaded Kuwait, even though he actually had. Because he had not invaded Kuwait and was prepared to invade Kuwait, but actually did invade Kuwait, unbeknownst to Eric Bowling, therefore we got punched in the face in Afghanistan and George Bush, and so we had to do it, if I understand the argument correctly. This guy's so dumb, and he's corrected on the set, presumably by one of the other Fox 5. No, he did invade Kuwait. No, he didn't invade Kuwait, but he could have, and we could punch in the face. In Afghanistan. So, George Bush, best thing he ever did.
Eric Bowling is the same guy who we previously played a clip of saying how there were no terrorist attacks on American soil under George Bush.
If this guy's going to lie and be a shill, the very least he can do is to just occasionally look up what he's talking about on Wikipedia. You know, just get the basics down. Unbelievable.